What's going on, guys? Jacob on the Guy Force channel. Today we got a XrosHeart Shoutmon deck profile for you. We got 4 Digi-Eggs. That's all you need for this deck. Your Pixmons, that lets you draw a card if it has a XrosHeart in the traits. You have your Searcher Shoutmons. On play, they reveal 3 cards of the deck. You add a Digimon and a Tamer, both with XrosHearts. Place the rest on the bottom. You always want to be adding 2 with this card. On deletion, you save. All the XrosHearts have the save mechanic, which is really cool. It's inheritable. Is if it's a Shoutmon, you gain Rush, which is how you win the game. In this deck, you have 4 Sparrowmons. All turns, if you have a Digimon or Tamer with XrosHeart or Twilight, you gain 3k. It's just surviving because it's 5k. This is 2k. Sorry, I'm covering that up. I don't want to cover the nice Latios alt art, which is really sick. I need one more. It's inheritable. Alter or opponent's turn, it gains reboot, which is really cool. Gives your X5 blocker after you swing with them. Starmon, it has really no effect except for the on deletion you save. And then also, if it's a Shoutmon, you draw a card when attacking. And then you have your 2 level 4s, your Ballistas and your Darulmons. Your Ballistas are your blockers. They give your Shoutmon Piercing as the inheritable. And your Darulmons are your neg-3ks to take care of your Psychmons and other memory chokers such as that. And then this one also gives your opponent security neg-2000 whenever you're checking if it's a Shoutmon, just to give them extra security so your Shoutmons live. And that's it for the rookies, sort of. Rookie champion rush lineup. And now we move on to the bigger hitters. We have 4 X4s. These guys are mean. They have material save 2, so if they do get deleted, you save 2 of the materials under your Tamers. On play, you draw 2. Really cool. Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed for 1, essentially, because you're Digi-crossing by placing a Shoutmon, Ballistamon, Darulamon, and a Starsmon, or Starmons. When you play this card, you can place all of them under it, and it would reduce it by 2 for each one. So 2, 4, 6, 8, making it a 1-drop. So you're drawing 2 for 1 energy, which are 1 memory, which is really good. And then at the end of attack, by placing all Digi evolutions from this Digimon under one of your Tamers, you can unsuspend a Tamer and delete this Digimon, which just allows you to abuse 1 Taiki. So if you open 1 Taiki and multiple of these, you can pop off as early as turn 2. Your next big one is your X5s. These have security attack +1. They're a blocker, material save 3. And then it has Digicross -2, but it has the Sparrowmon as well. So it's a play cost 10, so you're playing it out for free most of the time if you can play it. It's a really great card. Most of the time, you don't end it with that. You're ending it with an X4. But it just comes up a lot. And then, of course, 1 Death Xmon. This card just puts in work in the mirror match, puts in work in Jessmon. It's just a really great card overall. I think 1 is fine. If you don't see it, you don't see it. If you do see it, you're just winning the game probably at that point. And now we move on to the Tamers, because that's all the Digimon. Tamers, we have 4 Taiki. Taiki is your searcher. On play, reveal top 4. Add a XrosHeart trait. And then you place a Digimon with XrosHearts and its traits under it. And then the rest of them bottom. And then during your turn, if you were to XrosHeart, you can rest it, suspend it, to use Digimon under your Tamers as though for XrosHeart material. You're running 4 Akari. It's really good. Plays your Darulmon whenever you play it. And then during your turn, if you play a XrosHeart, you just draw a card. So if you're drawing 3 off your X4s, like you were drawing 2, now you're drawing 3. It's really good. And then you're playing 4 Zenjiro. On play, you play a Ballistamon. And then whenever you play a XrosHeart, you gain a memory by suspending it. So just really great. Overall, you want your Tamers because you want the save mechanic to be viable and live as early as turn 1. So you want to see your Tamers. And then we're playing 1 Christopher. No, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. It's just your memory setter. You play it as a one of, so that way, if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. That's how the way I feel. It's also another Taiki, so you can suspend this to whenever you play Digimon by XrosHeart requirements. You can suspend this, and then you can place Tamers or Digimon from under your Tamers as requirements. So it's just another way to be able to do that. And that's all the Tamers. We're playing 13 Tamers. I think it's good. I don't want to cut any of them, so if anything, I would cut the Christopher Kiria. I don't know. Yeah, I would cut him if anything, but I don't think I will. I think I'll keep playing him. So now for the option cards, we have 2 Fireball. I really like this card. I want to do some tweaks for next week and up this card to 3. Just to deal with Psychmons and Solarmons. And then if they don't have that, hey, guess what? I'm drawing 2 for 2 memory anyways. I'm just going to get to my pieces and hopefully win the following turn. If not, well, I tried. Crimson Blaze comes in against Jesmons and not really against the mirror match. It's nice because it can, and it stops them from playing off Tamers the following turn, but Jesmon, it just really hampers Jesmon. I want to run it as maybe a 3 of, actually, because it does hit the Mastamon security control matchup. That was my one loss to tonight. It was just rough because they saw all 4 of their Psychmons both games, and game 1, I saw enough, but I just couldn't close it out early enough. And game 2, I just didn't see my Fireballs or Crimson Blaze to take care of the Psychmons. So they were able to sit on a Psychmon and just whittle me down slowly. But that's the game. I want to up it. I think I want to up both of these to 3, though. And then, honestly, the worst card of the deck, I like it a lot, but it's arguably one of the worst. Gravity Crush. Gain 2 memory at the end of the turn, lose 2 memory. You know, sometimes you just need that 1 or 2 extra memory that you don't have to be able to close out the game with X-Force. Like, let's say you have 2 X-Force in hand, but they leave you on 1 memory. Well, I mean, X4 costs 1 memory, so this can get you there. Gravity Crush can get you there sometimes. It's nice seeing it. We're only playing 1 Hero of the Skies. Arguably, I don't like this card, and I want to cut it for a 3rd Fireball because, hey, it draws 2 as well. That's what Fireball does. And the +1 security attack to a XrosHeart, okay, for 2 memory. I think I'd just rather have Fireball to delete a Psychmon. But that's just me. But we're still going to play the 1. Because it can win games with your X5, checking 3 security. And then lastly, we're playing 3 Sunrise Buster. I'm not playing the Ties and the Taikaris. So that would be extra red-yellow Tamers to play. But because I'm only playing 8 red-yellow Tamers, I'm only playing the Akaris and the Taikis. So sometimes Sunrise Buster isn't as impactful as, like, let's say a Gaia Force would be. But it is still a great card nonetheless because it allows you to play a Tamer. And just being able to play a Tamer from a security check. And let's say, hey, I have a Taiki on field. And then they check a Sunrise Buster. Oh, I get to play an Akiri. Oh, guess what? A Darulamon was under my Taiki, so this is -6. And then, hey, the Darulamon is -3 more, so that's -9. So if they had a strong, what's the level 5 Mega? If they had a strong ultimate level Digimon that's 9K, you would be able to delete it, which is really cool. And that's it, guys. Alright. You've been Gaia Forced. Remember, comment, like, and subscribe.